Welcome to our second episode of Starkville Good News.
Yes!
We made it to 2.
Yes, and happy Maroon Friday, because we know if you're watching, you're definitely a Bulldog fan.
And we also know now that we're airing it on Friday, because we didn't know that after the last episode.
We didn't know.
We're professionals.
Really until today.
Really strong. Yeah, it's actually just a few minutes ago we decided we're doing it on Friday.
Yeah.
So how's your last week been? How's your week of quarantine been this week?
I mean, pretty much the same old, like trying to stay safe, healthy, stay out of the house. You know, they stay inside, but isn't it true that being outside in the sun is healthier for you?
Yes, as long as you keep 6 feet distancing. So you can't hug on the strangers like you usually do.
And I think later in the episode, we're going to talk about wearing masks.
We are.
So do that.
Probably shouldn't sell things off your body. You should work on selling things out of your store.
Oh, I'll work on that for next week's episode. Let's talk, too, about what today is.
So today is National Coca-Cola, or National Drink a Coke Day.
Yeah, it's just National Coke Day. So we are so lucky in Starkville and North Mississippi, right? To have...
And more. They stretch out.
Clark Beverage.
A Starkville staple.
Coca-Cola producer.
Distributor for most of this region.
Distributor, not producer, right?
Yeah, distributor. I don't think they're brewing the Coca-Cola up there, but they are distributing it. And so all the Coke you get here in Starkville comes. They're also a fantastic part of our community. They employ a lot of people. They supply a lot of things. They do a lot of donations. Hint, hint.
Also, we want to hear from you. So we have started our Good News Starkville Facebook page.
Starkville Good News.
Oh, Starkville Good News.
SGN.
Right, okay, you know what I'm talking about. So, we started that Facebook page, and we want to hear from you. So, not only last week did we ask you about sending us logos that we can use for our show, but we want to know your favorite cocktail or mocktail using Coca-Cola. And if you send us that, we're going to pick our favorite. Maybe even test some for fun.
Off camera.
At the grill.
After quarantine.
6 feet apart. And then we'll air that on our Facebook. And so y'all can try those too. So happy National Coke Day. We think this is really funny because, I mean, years ago, were there really national days every single day? I thought we just celebrated real holidays.
October 14th.
What's that?
Be Bald and Free Day.
Oh.
That's a real thing.
Okay, well, we'll celebrate you in October.
If we're still here, right, Robbie?
Okay, so anyways, bringing some good news to you. What do we have going on, Terry?
Well, first thing I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about Jimmy Red. And now, Jimmy Red's a local musician, professor. He is, if you don't know Jimmy Red, you probably have not been out of the house in a while. This guy's all over the place.
Get out, Starkville.
He's a great person, though.
Okay.
And so... he's one of the main guys on Starkville Strong Facebook page. I don't know if he started it. He might have. I got to reach out to him. We might try to have him on the show. But he is definitely a contributor in there. But he and some of the other members of the Starkville Strong have fed 30 families, 60 individuals, 13 businesses, different things that they've done to help with food, supplies, just things, and they're still going. They haven't stopped.
Okay.
And that's why I want to try to get him on. So I want to give a great shout out to Jimmy Red, just like we did Superior last week.
Jimmy.
So great job, Jimmy Red, who did try to go bald. I don't know if you've seen him recently. He did cut most of his hair off. If you saw him a week ago, he had a lot of hair. It's not so much anymore.
It's the quarantine.
It's the
It'll get to you and your haircut.
Yep. And so you knew about a couple of other businesses?
Yeah, so some businesses that we have found out about that are doing really great things, not only for the locals, but also for their employees. So we've got, first up, Aaron, who owns Bell's Nails. They have a food basket outside of their nail salon right off of Russell Street. So if you've got food there that you'd want to drop off, they're going to get it to some locals. And then we also have Melissa and Jonathan. They own our local Chick-fil-A, and they have kind of a food bank inside Chick-fil-A for their employees. So we're going to wrap it up and listen to some music, aren't we?
Absolutely. We're going to look at it, and we've got some more great local musicians. It's not necessarily the hip cats every week, but we've got some great local musicians that we're going to kick it over to.
Yeah.
Y'all enjoy.
Hit it, boys.
back. Thank y'all for tuning in. Band did a great job. Today we've got Holly Fraun with us today, and I brought her on because she's part of this group that has started Starkville So Strong. And they've been donating a lot of their time and masks to healthcare providers and everything. I wanted her to talk about the story, about how it got started, and maybe what they're doing in the local community with these masks. So thank you for coming on, and let's hear what you've got. Let's hear your story.
Well, thank you. Basically, we started, me and my friend Emily Moret. We started this group on Facebook called Starkville So SEW Strong.
That's right.
We basically started it because I'd gotten in touch with Mary Catherine Kite at OCH, and she had too. Her daughter is a Girl Scout, and she had thought that maybe we could get the Girl Scouts involved. We'll make a few masks. Me, I was thinking, oh, I'll contact OCH. I'll sew up about 50 masks and call it good. Didn't really know what I was getting myself into.
A lot of people out there. A lot of people out there.
It definitely turned into a lot more than we expected, but it has been such a joy. But so Mary Catherine put us in touch together. We'd already known each other though from step aerobics at the OCH Wellness and PTO at Suddeth. But so we just connected. We said, okay, let's start a group to see if we can get some more hands, sewing, to see if it can kind of be a central place for people to come and ask questions about how to make the masks. We made up some directions. Emily, she made up the logo. She designed the website. She is the guru of that. I just basically kind of proofed the sewing directions for the mask, because in my spare time, I do have a little side business, Lilac Lane Custom Sewing. I do heirloom sewing and smocking and things like that. So yeah, and it really just kind of rolled from there. All of a sudden we had 100, 200, 300, 400 people in the group, hundreds of people, 50 to 100 people asking, can I help sew? Can I donate money? Can I donate fabric? I had one little lady who called me one day, and she said, I have made masks and I want to donate them, but I just had hip surgery and I am 85 years old and I cannot get out. Can you come and pick them up? I said, I want to be you when I grow up. So it has really been just so amazing,
So it started really with just the two of y'all primarily, and it's just grown. It's always good when you've got that right-hand person. I've got Rebecca, who usually keeps me tight on the show. Right, Robbie? So it's fantastic. That's just an amazing story to hear. Now, another part, and one of the reasons I want to have you're not selling masks. This isn't you selling the mask to OCH or to anybody. You are donating your time. You have 2 kids?
I do, 6 and 3.
So you've got 2 kids.
2 boys.
So your quarantine time has not been very quiet if you've done 4,000 masks.
Yeah, well, I personally have not. Honestly, I think I have done probably 200 to 300 masks. Emily, I think she just said she has done close to 300 masks. But yes, as a group, we have done probably 4,250, and it's growing more every day. OCH has asked for more masks. We're checking with the nursing homes to make sure that they have what they need. It's really just about keeping the supply going. When we first started the group, we were looking at, okay, can we get 500 done? We talked with Eddie Coates at OCH. He said, let's go for 500, 1,000 if you can. And then all of a sudden we were at 800, and we were like, wow. And then there were other healthcare providers. We need masks too. It was just the breakdown in the supply chain.
So if somebody wanted to donate money for supplies or fabric or supplies, who do they reach out to through the Facebook?
Yes.
Is that the best route?
Yes, reach out to either me or Emily through the Facebook group.
Starkville So,
Yes.
SEW Strong. Reach out, they can donate supplies, or if you've got anybody else that sews them and wants to donate the full masks, they can do that.
We need more people sewing. We do.
All right. And the last thing is, so if somebody reaches out to you about wanting to purchase masks, that's not anything y'all are interested in doing right now, which is so amazing.
Some people are, and we fully support that. So we can definitely put them in touch with.
So if you're looking at purchasing some, you can reach out and they will get you the right contacts and people they need to get to. Well, awesome. Well, Miss Holly, thank you again so much for coming on. It's great. I'm glad we're able to have this show and we're able to have this platform for people like you that need the light shined on them a little bit. You've done an amazing job for our community.
It's a group effort. I have to give a shout out to everyone who has sewn a mask, donated money, donated materials, even just offered up words of encouragement, because honestly, we're tired, but we're going to keep sewing.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And then what we'll do is now we're going to kick it back over to the band and we'll listen to them. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes.
And welcome back to Starkville Good News. I'm Rebecca, and we are here with Mayor Lynn Sproul. Thank you so much for being with us today. We are talking about good things happening in Starkville, and so Mayor Lynn is here to let us know what we can expect to keep Starkville healthy. So thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure. I appreciate you asking me. That was a nice way to do that, because you know, that's one of the things that we're very concerned about right now. Mm-hmm. Keeping Starkville healthy is what this is all about. And if anybody wants to take a look, you can close in on my mask there. The city has just today, as a matter of fact, and I know this is going to air next week, but y'all can live with it. The city just passed a resolution saying that in order to keep us safe and healthy, we want to require that employers in the city and people going into businesses in the city wear masks going in, because when you get the large contingent of public together, we want them to be as safe as possible during this particular time. And right now we don't know who carries and who doesn't carry. And so, those who are asymptomatic, or sometimes potentially those who will be giving it to others who will be impacted by that. So we're doing the best we can to keep Starkville safe, because that's what it's about. This is all going to end. But until it does, we need to be very cautious about how we address these things.
And the thing is, we want Starkville to be as safe as possible so that we can all go back to work and build the community and help each other. So I know a lot of people are, upset about rules and regulations and stuff, and they want to do what they want to do, but it's not going to help Starkville in a whole if everybody does what they want to do instead of what is in the best interest for Starkville.
Yeah, and the thing about this is very short-lived. This is not going to be going on forever.
Right.
We got probably a couple of weeks. We've been at this for a while with the curfew. And the curfew is actually one of those things that it keeps us safe, because for a while there, when we didn't have one and people in the surrounding communities did have one, where did they come to? To play and party.
Come hang out in Starkville.
They did. They hung out.
Love it.
They did, and we want them here, but not right now. Now is not the time. So we need to be ultra cautious, and that's what this is about, is just making sure we get through this time frame, because there is nobody who loves events and things going on in our downtown and in our community more than I do, but I want everybody to be safe and to have a good time. So that's what this is about. We want to be ready for the fall when football comes back and we get all that activity going on. And until then, we want to make sure that we're safe.
That's right. Well, we thank you so much for being here. You have anything else we want to share?
No, I don't. But I want people to be ready to support our local businesses, because people have been out doing that, and now that businesses are open again, there were some restrictions that went with it with the governor's order. It was half capacity, but people can be open again. There's still the curbside. I know you were doing curbside while we were shut down, except for that. I know our restaurants are doing curbside and drive-through. And so all of those things are still available to you, and we're going to gradually open up. As the governor said, this is a dimmer switch as opposed to a light switch. So we're going to crank it back up a little bit more. And then again, it'll come in increments. But I think everybody is smart enough and understands the issue to the point that they want their friends and neighbors to be healthy too. And that's what this is about. So we'll get back. It's just a matter of being very smart while we're doing it.
Right, and we all love Starkville so much. Everyone who lives here, local businesses, I know alumni, parents, and students, everybody wants to come back to Starkville as soon as possible, but the most important thing is to keep us healthy and take care of each other.
Absolutely, and I think that's exactly what we're doing. So get your mask out there, or you can just wear a bandana. If I brought my bandana with me, you can wear a bandana. It's really easy. Anything is better than nothing. And so unlike some people who talk about wearing a wire mesh around their face. Let's not do that. Let's use cloth or the masks that are provided, and hopefully that will get us to where we need to go in the safest form available.
Right. So we want us to be able to open businesses sooner than later. And so thank you for being here and helping us. And we're so thankful for y'all watching, and we'll see y'all again soon. welcome back, Starkville Good News. Thanks, Fan, for the music. So earlier we talked to you with Mayor Lynn Sproul, and afterwards we got a little more information, so we're going to add that to our Facebook page, but let me go ahead and put that on here. So there is a Starkville helpline that you can call. It's down here, it's up here, we don't know.
No,
the number is 662-323-4813. You can call if you need some yard work done, maybe some meals delivered to you. We have local churches that are volunteering their hours Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. So if you need some help in Starkville, we'd like to help you out.
Good. We also want to continue to plug our Facebook page at Starkville Good News.
Yes.
We also have a YouTube channel. We should have our first episode already on there by the time this one airs, and hopefully we'll have the second one coming real soon, and then maybe the third one, as long as Jake and Faith are doing a great job at Broadcast Media Group. If they can keep
they'll
doing
let
it,
us come
and then
back.
Robbie will let us come back, then we could have a third episode, or we could have some local sponsors. And if you would like us to, if you'd like to help us out, or if you want to donate some cash money, debit, I don't know what else he takes. We would be glad.
Oh,
that
yes,
we get a
Robbie's
yes.
with the camera,
I can't
yes.
get a Glam Squad.
Cash money, he says.
Cash
then
money.
No.
Yeah, but Glam Squad's a no-no.
Oh, we're going
How
to work
much-
on that.
We need to probably figure out how much money it takes to get a Glam Squad. My
Yes.
wife did say that I needed to put powder on my head because I get a little shiny.
Shiny. Well, we'll work on that if we can get you another episode. So far, our local sponsors, The Grill,
The Grill.
Our Tab and Company, Parents of Mississippi State, and we're so thankful for our bands who have been giving up their time to come play for y'all.
And Jim over at Backstage is who's
Yes,
kind of been,
Jim.
he's our music director.
Right.
At least that's what we're calling him when he's while on camera.
Yes.
So, just to kind of wrap things up, again, this is about Starkville Good News. We want to continue to push you to give us the information. We've got an email out there at starkvillegoodnews@gmail.com. If you've got stories or there's somebody you want to hear from or somebody that needs the light shined on them because they've done a great job or done something local for the community, please reach out to us. We still have a few stories and a few people that we can continue to move forward, but we want this to be about positive, happy, great things about how good this community is, and we want to continue to spread that word and spread that love. And
Yes.
Also, feel free to reach out for our new contest that we're doing.
Right. Contest for a logo, contest for a mixed drink or mocktail. And we love Starkville. Everyone who knows us knows that we love Starkville. So we want to bring good news to you, things that you are interested in hearing about, and
We'll go forward as long
Yes.
as Robbie lets us come in the studio. Now, I talked about his son last time, but we didn't talk about his other son, Chef Mark.
yeah,
He's got some power. He
Right.
knows Gordon Ramsay.
he does.
I wonder if Gordon could help pay.
Oh,
Think-
do you think
we
they have
got-
a connection? No.
Well, I guess we'll wrap things up. Again, thank y'all so much for viewing, for tuning in. Thank you for reaching out and getting information to us. Keep it coming, and we'll keep giving. And if you have any questions or reach out to us. If you have any money, reach out to Robbie.
Reach out to us if you have any money. You gotta love that, Starkville. All
right,
Good
thank y'all.
news. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.